Hey guys, today's day 13 of learning OpenGL to make my game engine. Today I'm learning about transformation matrices. So what a transformation matrix is some matrix that acts on a vector. So the rules that it acts on are changing the vector's position, orientation, as well as size. I'm not going to go so in depth in terms of the multiplication, but I'm going to tell you the purpose of each value in the matrix. So based on matrix multiplication, these values end up applying to each side of the vector. So diagonally, we call this, usually this is 1, and we call this an identity matrix. However, we want to treat this as a scalar value. So for each position, we have a scalar x, scalar y, and z, and there's a w coordinate, but we don't really want to use that right now. We're not too focused on it. So based on this, it ends up scaling the x, y, and z coordinate, meaning their magnitude, or its length or position of where you're going. And with that as well, you could change the position of the vector. This is more of like something for like game engines and stuff. It doesn't really make as much sense to change the position of a vector, even though the vector doesn't have a position. It's more of a direction and a magnitude. So in terms of like game engines, we want to be able to change the position. So we end up having these three values here that end up acting on the vector to change its position on where it is. And in terms of orientation, this is more of like a difficult process, and it has to involve sine and cosine. I haven't got that in depth into it, but that's the properties this matrices hold. And that's what I learned today. But yeah.